Timberwolf Mountain has given me just the coziest reminder of why it's not to be trifled with ever. In the form of an aurorified bear in a near-death experience. So cuddly. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's try not to die. I mean, let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Challenges meta-series, where we're taking on the Archivist Challenge. And I totally didn't think that we were going to be done by now. We're here. We live here now. This is life. And I should probably eat something. So let me go ahead and chow down on something heavy. Not tomato soup. Because reasons. We're going to just let in all the superstition at this point to be thorough. And am I completely out of water? Yes, I am. Fantastic. That, however, believe it or not, is not my most pressing survival concern. Actually, there are a few. The first is that I only have 9 bullets left, which is technically a little bit problematic. And I'm so nervous I forgot the second one. Just kidding. The second one is right outside the cave, presumably. I actually don't hear any bear crows, but I'm still staying low to the ground. We don't know how close or far the bear may be. So I'm playing it super cool until I have my eyes on that bear. I do hear bear crows. I think they're off to the right. I actually think I hear 2 different sets of bear crows, one on either side of me, which is just great. It's my favorite thing ever. Wouldn't it be great if there were 2 bears? Like a mama bear and a papa bear? Wouldn't that just be wonderful? Wouldn't that just make you happy? Wouldn't that just make you feel like you came to the right place at the right time? That's how it would make me feel. So cuddly. So green and glowy and cuddly. Let me tell you, it was just a joy to meet the embrace of that bear in its most primal and alerted state, thanks to a supernatural geomagnetic event. I can probably stand up now, but I'm too scared. So I do what I want. In all seriousness, I don't think the bear's nearby. I don't want to have the moment that I stand up be the moment that I hear the roar. And this fog is not helping. So the game continues to troll me, which is kind of funny, honestly. The good news is, and there is good news. I mentioned this at the end of the last episode. The good news... Actually, those sound like carrion crows now that I think about it. Anyway, the good news is I'm fully rested. So I have the ability... Let me go ahead and stand up. Hey, look, a dead bear. What a surprise. Damn it. Okay, I had a feeling that's what it would be. Because the more I listened to the crows, I was like, wait, those aren't carrion crows. I think I heard... Or those aren't bear crows. I think I heard carrion crows off to the right. But anyway, because we're fully rested, we do have the ability to head up a rope that I saw in the last episode. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, those are definitely carrion crows, not bear crows. Yeah, I'm totally going to do that. And I don't even necessarily have to use a stim yet. And as I mentioned last episode, I'm aware of a particular spot that I need to get to, that once I'm there, I'll be much more confident about how to get to the spot that I think is where this last buffer memory is going to be. If I'm wrong about where the last buffer memory is going to be, then we have a bit more of a problem. Let me not sprain my ankle right now. Okay, so straight up here, somewhere amidst the foggy death, I'm pretty sure there's a wolf near me right now because this game has a sense of humor. There should be, man. Long Dark, could you not give me so much fog right now? Because I know exactly where I'm going. I saw this rope last episode, but I can't see anything. So I can't be sure that I'm facing the direction I think I'm facing. I mean, this water is kind of helping. Ugh. Man, this is 2 episodes in a row where it's just, oh, you know exactly where you need to go, Hadrian? Okay. Have some fog. Does that help? No, it doesn't. Stop. You're not helping. Why do you do this? Okay. And I, of course, don't have infinite energy, but I do have coffee that I can make once I have the ability to make a bit more water. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going, like, in a direction I don't need to be going at this point. Wait, that's promising. That's promising. Hang on. But this also doesn't look like there's a cliff. It actually looks like it's going downward. Oh my god, what the crap? Is the rope up here? I would be able to see the bright red of this frickin' rope from right around the corner where we saw that bear. But because of this fog... so mad. I'm so mad. Keep it together. It's fine. Everything is fine. Hadrian's fine. Editorian is fine. The Legion is fine. It's fine. Totally fine. I've walked way too far at this point. I probably walked by the rope without realizing it. Wait a minute. This looks promising. I hate this zone so much. This is definitely the new Pleasant Valley. 100%. This makes me feel what Pleasant Valley used to make me feel. Okay, I think that actually is going to lead us back to the entrance if I keep going. Like, I'm fairly certain. All I need is to find that freaking climbing rope. And I don't want to do anything that's going to cause me to overexert myself, so I'm going to backtrack. I'm tempted to pass some time until this fog clears again, because I swear, like, we saw the rope last episode. We saw it. Another thing I could definitely do while it's... Are you hungry again? Seriously? You just had an entire can of pork and beans. An entire can, Jennifer. Okay. I know that I've walked too far, so I'm kind of backtracking. You have no idea how ready I was just to, like, leave that cave and go straight for that rope, which I've already seen. You have to bear in mind, too, I only have about 50% health, so... an encounter with a wolf that would go badly right now... Like, you know, those wolves we hear in the background. Not an ideal thing to think about. I think the weather might be clearing. Slowly but surely. Alright, so we came this way. Came around this rock. Yeah, I do not see the rope. But I was at the lake. I know that much. I think it's right down there. Right, I clearly came up here. Alright, I'm gonna have to make a fire. So I can make some water. So I think what I'll do, especially since that would potentially help me ward off any of these lovely friends nearby. I'm just going to use sticks, do it the old-fashioned way. And we've got some wood matches. Got some accelerant, which I am absolutely going to use. Guilt-free. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
All right. That's weird that it lagged a little bit. I'm not sure why it did that. All right, so we're going to heat some water. And while that's going, I'll grab a few more sticks. And by a few more, I mean one more, apparently. See, this little lake right here, this is at the foot of the area where the rope is. And I just know that if the fog would clear 50%, I would see the rope and I could climb where I need to go. And then here's the thing. I know at that point where the cave I'm looking for is. Not the cave with the frickin' buffer memory, but the cave that will kind of put me in a position where that will get me to where I think the buffer memory is. Still, could be wrong, but I know where it is, and I need this fog to go away. Your timing is terrible, so please stop. All right, let's go ahead and pass time to Rennie. Let's drink this. I'm going to have to drink some coffee, too. I think the weather cleared, by the way. Oh, no, it didn't. Just kidding. Got 49 minutes left, so I'm going to go ahead and make a little bit more water here. And here, we will make some coffee. Going to drink that. Weather's still terrible. Great. Can I make some more coffee? Just to get my energy back up? Nope, don't have any water. Lovely. Love it. But I can... Alright, we're going to need to melt that. We need to break that stick. Not melt that stick. Break it. I'd probably be less annoyed about the fog if we hadn't already had one major fog incident in just the last episode coming into this valley, and it's like... I swear this game can read your mind. It knows, like, when you think you're just going to have a straight shot. And it just rudely takes that away from you. In a way that is very difficult to forgive. All right. But we forgive it anyway. We're all in an unhealthy relationship with this game. Alright, so 38 minutes. Need a little bit more stickage. So let's see if we can get some. Oh, here we go.
I'm starving.
I literally don't care. Literally don't care. Alright, so now we've got some water coming. Let's go ahead and just eat some crackers then if you're so starving. Have some of those. We can finally just start chowing down on all of our supplies. Alright, there's that. 15 minutes and I haven't even climbed the damn rope yet. Oh, where's the rope? Yeah, it's like right over here, isn't it? Isn't it like right there? I swear to God, if the rope is right there. Son of a bitch. All right. What the heck did you just do? Why are you putting your rifle down and picking it back up? Stop what you're doing. You're confused. You're dazed. You're lost. All right, well, let's definitely drink that coffee. And we can climb that rope now. We're going to take that water. And take that can. And take this torch. We're going to climb the freaking rope, which is right there. It's been right next to us the entire time. Love it. Okay, well, now I know where I'm going. See? This is all I needed. Yeah, I didn't come back here. I veered left back there, not realizing that I was veering away. So looks like there's 2 ropes spawned here, which is interesting. Climbing, climbing, climbing. I know that one of my hats got ruined. I did notice that last episode. But obviously it's not enough to actually threaten my coldness at the moment. So I'm okay. All right, and now we go to the Cave of Interest, which is literally right across from here. As I said, I have played in Timberwolf Mountain off of the channel, off of recordings recently. So I'm not, like, completely, in terms of my memory for the zone, it's not a complete blank. There are areas that are clearer than others. And once I spot, there it is, walking right toward it. Okay, so it's not going to be the Chasm Cave. But it should take me in the direction of the Chasm Cave. Alright, those are carrion crows, and that's a bunny, so that's a good sign that there are no immediate threats. So, Timberwolf Mountain kind of has, like, similar to Ash Canyon. It's got a lower area, it's got a middle area with lots of little side pockets that can throw you off, and it's got a high area. And we just climbed onto the middle area, which is a big open area where I'm very confident I will be able to find the Chasm Cave, even if it's not where I thought it was. Also, I totally meant to grab the frickin' charcoal from that fire, but I didn't. Because that might be of use if I can't find this thing. All right, we're good. Don't need you. Let's go ahead and take out the lantern and make our way through this cave. Yeah, this is not the Chasm Cave. This is just cave. And we don't need cave. We need the Chasm Cave. Look at me anxiously looking at the rest of the list to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Okie dokie. Where are we going? Let's hang a left. And across this nerve-wracking little area. Let's not game. What are we doing? There we go. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. I was just putting in a little bit more effort to, like, hug the wall and stay close to the wall, and so it actually snagged me there for a second in a way that I was not expecting. Ooh, let me grab some fir firewood because that could come and hit. Oh, nice. This is the game throwing me a frickin' bone. All right, so I can grab some charcoal from this. Just kidding, I guess I can't. Wait, if I break it down, do I get the charcoal? No. Do I have charcoal on me? No, I don't. All right, so yeah, I really should have grabbed some from the fire that I made. I would have had to wait for the fire to go out, though, and that's why I didn't. Or wait, would I have? Now I'm questioning myself, because I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think that that's necessary, but also, like, why wouldn't it be necessary? You see how often I use charcoal in this game. Again, the mapping system was added after I developed a strong familiarity with a lot of the earlier zones, and so Creature of Habit. Haven't really gotten used to the mapping yet. But as I said a lot in early Nomad, they have added a number of mechanics, especially with the brand new memento caches, which add legitimate incentive to use the mapping feature. So it's something that I'm going to be learning to do more and more as time goes forward. And to be completely fair, given that I've derided spray paint so much, spray paint is another one of those mechanics that contributes to the mapping process, because when you spray an area, it lights up that immediate area of the map. So they've added additional things that have fleshed out the mapping mechanic. Absolutely, and I have to give credit where due. Okay, now cross your frickin' fingers. All right, so we're gonna go up here. I know exactly where I am now, and I actually mean that. Like, this is the cave we just went through was the spot that I described. Kind of once I came out the other side, that specific cave, I would know a little bit more of where I was and know how to get to the cave that I think it's right ahead. And so, like, we're making good time right now if I'm right. If I'm wrong, That would be 2 episodes in a row that I let run long. Because of shenanigans. Ravaged doe carcass. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and harvest this. Well, wait, I don't need to. I've got food. What I need is to possibly rest. And I wish there was like more guaranteed. So this is the cave I was talking about at the beginning of the last episode. I might be able to find some birch bark somewhere. Might be able to find an area with some birch bark, and that would help me recover health faster. Please, 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 please have like a laptop somewhere that's not normally in the game, but because this is the challenge called Archivist. Damn it. You're just cave. You're not the chasm cave. You're just cave. Okay. Well, we can't go that way, because that way is a dead end, and there's not a cave that way. So what we'll do instead...
This pack is getting heavy.
Okay, I just picked up way more than I needed. I don't need that book. I'll take the ketchup chips. I might be able to use the decent down vest. Hang on. Let's take a look at what I'm carrying. I can drop one of those pry bars. And why not... See? Charcoal. Perfect. Now, there is some firewood here. So I'm going to take this opportunity to make the rest of my coffee. Might also get some sleep under here, to be honest. Because I wouldn't be too bashful about that.
Perfect.
All right. Huh. I wonder if it's just the challenge that we're in that's making it pause like that. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, I'm just going to pass time till that's ready. Going to drink that right away. So good to finally be making this coffee. Holy crap. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. Make more coffee if you can. Yes, do it. I'm actually not a coffee drinker, but in the long dark, it's like nectar of the gods. Especially in situations where you're keeping your energy up. Let's take that. Now, I guess it would be a good idea to go ahead and just, like, shore up my water supplies, so to speak. So, I pretty much need to go out that way and go looking, preferably before dark. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so that's potable water, and that's potable water, which gives me how much water? Half a gallon. I'm good. And I'm still below my encumbrance limit, which is fantastic. If I pick these up, I might not be. Yep, here we go. So hang on. I have that vest, which might work. Man, that bear destroyed me. 27 minutes? Alright, fine. I don't technically have 27 minutes, but let's get some of the bonuses from my clothes back. Now, of course, I can't do anything with this hat anymore, so I'm going to harvest it. Could give me some additional cloth with which to repair what I still have left. 27 minutes on the boots. Yeah, let's do those. Because I would not want to lose my footwear right now in a situation where... Okay. Ooh, I have what I need to repair the pants, so let's do that. Having pants in low condition is never good, but especially not right now. Okay. That fire's going to go for another hour, 38 minutes. I might be able to come back to it, but this area out here, this kind of just leads to... It's one of the ways that leads to the broader middle area of Timberwolf Mountain. And so I just need to poke my head around a little bit and see if I can spot another cave. Because I'm fairly certain that the cave at the deer clearing is not Chasm Cave. So I need to look for something resembling a chasm, which almost makes me feel like I might need to go down this way first. Yeah, see, that right there, my friends, you know what that is? That's a chasm. That's what that is. So if there's going to be a cave, the likelihood that it's down there, I feel like, is pretty damn good. So I'm going to keep recording for a bit. We're kind of at the moment where I would normally say, let's stop and go to the next one, but the sun is setting.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Thank you so much for that line 2 episodes in a row, Jennifer. That's fantastic of you. If we're... Ooh. Hello. That's unexpected. A rope straight down into the chasm that I was just talking about. Too encumbered to climb. What the F are you talking about, David Blaine? Could I drop those sticks? Sure. Could I drop that? Yeah, I could. All right, perfect. All right, I'm just going to go straight down here because it's a downward climb. This is a chasm. I'm not... Honestly, this is an area of Timberwolf Mountain I'm less familiar with because I think most of the time, honestly, when I'm trying to get up Timberwolf Mountain, I'm trying very much to get to the top. So, you know, once I get to the area where I just was... Really? You're going to get foggy again? Okay. Let's have a look around, see if we can spot a cave. Wait a minute. Where's this going? Okay, I feel like I've left the chasm. Hang on. I want to go back in the direction of that area. Son of a... Of course there's a wolf.
Horse.
That was close. You would try and run a zigzag pattern on me? Okay. Yeah, see, this is the chasm. This is the chasm. So I need to find a cave. Ooh. Ooh. Please, 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 game. I've never begged you before. Not like this. Echo Ravine. Oh! That's a laptop. Yes! This is the chasm cave! Heck yeah! Alright, cool, cool. Oh my god, oh my god. Huh. The long dark gods have smiled upon me. Is there a bear in here? No? Alright, cool. Oh, the euphoria. I can't handle it. It's too much. Alright, let's search the corpse. That's it. That's it right there. We just need to wait for an aurora to start. That wolf had me shaking a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I know you're disappointed because you didn't see it, but I can still feel it in my arms. Like, I was like, don't you dare do this to me right now, game. I might actually have trouble forgiving you for this if you did. Okay. It's saying I don't have tinder, which is completely fair because I don't. I dropped all my sticks. So, let's step out here and see if we can spot any. I mean, there's a branch, but there's some trees over here, so I'm going to grab some. I hear the beginning of a sound that might... You know what? You know what? I'm way overthinking this. I'm so, like, giddy and like, just jacked up on adrenaline right now that I'm not thinking about the most straightforward way to just get this done, which is to come back here in a safe little corner where it's nice and warm, feels like 51 degrees, put down the freaking bedroll. How much warmth does this give me right now? 6.6? Perfect. All right. And I don't have anything else that could really help with my health aside from a stim. But I don't think that's necessary. I'll tell you what, let's sleep for just 3 hours. Well, hang on. We're going to try to be principled about this. Don't want to come that close to annihilating my well-fed buff. I'm not going to believe this is over till it's over. Oh my god. All right, so I'll talk a little bit more, assuming this is about to end, I'll talk a little bit more about what happened in yesterday's episode in a second, because there is one thing that I want to say from a logistical standpoint that'll make sense, because it's applying to what we're going to be doing now. But let's see, sleep for... Give me noises. Watch it not give me an aurora tonight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not an aurora right now. All right, so let's pick up the bedroll.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Thankfully, we did recover a little bit of health. Actually, it does seem pretty clear right now. So are you on? No, there's just not an aurora right now. Okay. Might need to wait a little bit longer. That's fine. Let's see. What do we got? What have we got? I can drop that. I need to eat food, though. There's a maple syrup that is not going to do me any good because it's mostly consumed. I'm not going to lie. The lantern coming into view for a second there, out of the corner of the screen, I thought something was charging me, and I was... Yeah. That's just how on edge I am now after that last episode. Holy crap. Okay. So tell you what, I can still sleep a little bit longer, so let's do that. Excuse you. Thank you. I wanted to put the bedroll down. You saw me click bedroll. Like, why doesn't it do it? All right, let's sleep. That doesn't sound positive. Well, let's use our test. Nope, no aurora. So what I need to do is just pass time. Until the weather hopefully clears. That is not the sound of clear weather at all. Yep. All right, so pass time. I've got all the supplies I need to stay here for longer than...
I could eat a horse.
I don't think we're going to get an aurora tonight. This is the game trolling me. This is so incredibly rude. And of course, the more salty items I eat, the more necessary, like, water is going to become. So I need to be mindful of that, because I'm low on water again, and I don't have a whole lot to make a fire with. I don't think I'm so low on water that I wouldn't be able to get through the day. But I might need to go out and get some wood for a moment, and then we wait for an aurora tonight. Can we just collectively have a giggle together about how absurd it is that the game, like, we just got here. It wasn't the cave that I thought it would be, but we found it quickly, which is lucky. And now the game is like, oh, okay. So you think you're done, huh? You think you're done. I'm going to give you some nice weather, but no aurora. How about that? Hadrian. All right, I'm going to sleep for... let's pass time for 1 hour. Because there's always the chance that it'll clear for a moment. Okay, no. It's not happening. There's no way. It's just not happening. The upside of what's happening right now is that we are recovering health. Like, very well. Okay. Well, now I guess I can go ahead and find some things that would allow me to... Wait a minute. Is this... I think this is the very spot... Ooh, this is a big old cedar limb. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm going to break this down. I think this is the same... I need to learn this really quickly. This could be a good lesson for me on Timberwolf Mountain.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Wait, no. I think this is... Okay, no. No, this isn't what I thought it was. Okay. I think this is one of the ways that leads to Ash Canyon, I think. I think we're on that side right now. Not as familiar with those transition zones at all. So yeah, probably sound like a lot more of a noob than people are accustomed to. But again, Ash Canyon, Black Rock, even Bleak Inlet. Forsaken Airfield, obviously. Not as familiar with those zones. And by not as familiar, I mean not familiar like at all. I've been there a couple times, but that's it. Okay, so let's start a fire. We have a tinder plug now. Got accelerant. Yep, 100% start chance. All right, let's now make copious amounts of water. Yeah, it's making me wait on putting those down for some reason. Only in this challenge. Pretty sus. I'm just saying. Pretty sus. Alright, let's drink that. That's going to be better. We don't need to drink that, so we'll just take the rest. And then I will just... On the off chance that we don't get an Aurora tonight...
Drop any of this gear.
All right, so we've got 0.65 gallons. I think that's probably enough. Let's go ahead and make just a little bit more. This way, I think with this amount of water, what I'll be able to do is just power through another day if I have to. Which is probably for the best. All right, let's pick that up. We don't even need to pick these up anymore, but we'll grab those. We're at about midday. So what I'll do is... I'm going to come back behind this rock. And I'm going to sleep for about... yeah, I'm only going to get about 2 hours. By the way, one thing I realized when I was watching the episode back while editing it, yesterday's episode, one thing that was kind of funny is I realized that I was so nervous about the bear walking in on me before the mauling happened that I miscalculated. I just misread how much sleep I could get. And I should have slept for like 11 hours. I could have. But I was saying, oh, I need like 7 or 8. I said something like that. And it's like, no, you could have gotten like 10 or 11. And had I done that, the sun would have come up. And it would have been a normal bear. Oh my God, I realized that. And I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, let's go ahead and drink that. And now, we're just going to pass a ridiculous amount of time. Well, let me at least top my calories off first. I just can't do it on principle. Like seeing my calorie meter like that low to being that close to being empty, it hurts my soul. So let's just completely fill up and not worry about it anymore. All right, drink that water. And now pass a crap ton of time. What time is it exactly? Yep. So we're going to go for, let's say 7 hours of passing time right away. And what I'm hoping is that even right at the beginning of the night here, because there's no blizzard right now, but it also sounds like it's getting windy. So who knows what the game's going to do. Listening. That didn't sound good. Oh, that's what I wanted to see.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Oh, you're fine. Computer. New buffer memory added to journal. Buffer memory added to journal. I was going to read that. Excuse me. I was going to read that. I was going to read it aloud so people could appreciate it. But now we never will, unless we go back and pause and you read it yourselves. But I was going to narrate it. And now I can't do that. Well, we beat the Archivist challenge. That was faster than expected. I honestly was expecting to stumble around Timberwolf Mountain for a little while, but I think once I made it to the cave where I thought I was, I started thinking about what I said earlier with regard to like the different levels of Timberwolf Mountain. And I was like, okay, now that I've climbed this rope, granted the fog was freaking dumb. We can agree. That was just the game laughing at me. But once we got past the fog and climbed the rope, I knew that I was on the area where I didn't have to do any more climbing. Ironically, I thought that to get to where I needed to go. But then once I saw a chasm, and I knew I needed a chasm cave, and I saw the rope, yeah, that just worked out. So, that was good. The other thing I wanted to mention is I was really, one of the threads, my head was really busy during that episode yesterday because I was balancing a lot of different stuff. There was the editing issue that I talked about and the recording issue that distracted me. But on top of that, I was trying to get to where we could do a weekend premiere of the next series. And it's never a good thing when I start trying to make stuff like that happen mid-video. Because then I'm not thinking about the game, I'm thinking about, it's for a good reason, because I want people to be available to come hang out for the premieres. The premieres are a lot of fun. And there will still be people at the premiere, just not as many as if we could do it on a weekend, and I know that. So there was a part of me that was really wanting to try to make that happen, and now we'll have a Monday premiere for the next challenge. So, which off the top of my head, I actually can't remember which one I selected yet. Now I've arranged the art for the challenges in advance. So I've picked the next challenge, but I can't remember which one it is. So you'll just have to find out tomorrow when you tune in for the next installment, the next premiere, the next episode 1, and against all challenges. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you for watching the challenge. Thank you for emotionally supporting me through that roller coaster ride of an episode yesterday. I almost made that episode a premiere just because I felt like it would be fun to experience it together, but I held off. But again, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, if you enjoyed this challenge, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think. That buzzing is really annoying. So I'll see you next time.